Court, I know you could talk about that game all day long, so congrats on the big, your team, your 49ers headed to the NFC Championship game, and maybe they'll have some tailwinds on that flight across the country.
Yeah, I think they just might, Kelly, and I'm going to allow myself to enjoy this for one day before I become a nervous wreck again as we face off with Philadelphia this upcoming weekend. And I say we because, yeah, I'm that guy. And what we're seeing as we head into your Monday forecast, something that you're going to need to be prepared for. Kelly just mentioned it. The wind is going to be the factor outside today, something we are seeing in many areas, and it's going to give us potential for some impacts out there. Here's a live look outside at Highway 99, just south of Chico in Butte County. Now, this is one of the areas where you'll normally see the camera swing a little bit, but Butte County, the east side of the valley, a little bit more wind sheltered than areas along I-5 this morning. So that's why we're not seeing the same impact from wind in Chico as we are along areas of I-5. And you can see that reflected in the temperatures as well. 39 degrees in Chico, 42 degrees for Orrville, but mid to upper 40s along I-5 in the valley due to those downslope north winds. We're in the 30s to low 40s in the foothills and single digits to 20s in our mountain zones this morning. The wind advisory in effect for the valley through 4 p.m. this afternoon for gusts up to around 40 miles an hour. The advisory is for 45-mile-an-hour gusts, but we're projecting up to 40 miles an hour in our system. We're seeing gusts in the 50 to 60-mile-an-hour range out of the northeast in the Sierra for today, and that's through noon for that wind advisory there. Right now, winds sustained up to 22 miles an hour out of the north in Red Bluff, 15 miles an hour for Redding. Not quite as strong in Butte County, where, again, it's a little bit more wind sheltered when we see these northeast wind events. And you can see 8 a.m. gusts up to around 35 miles an hour along I-5, but 10 to 20 miles an hour in the Butte County Valley areas. Winds are substantial, however, along the Sierra Crest and in the foothills as well as areas of the canyons. Now through the day at noon, we're still seeing gusts up to 35 to 40 miles an hour across the valley. So something to keep in mind if you're thinking about eating outdoors today. And then 20 to 30 mile an hour gusts for most of our region at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. But Redding still a bit stronger than that, as are the foothills and northern Sierra. Winds not quite as oppressive heading through your Tuesday or Wednesday, but still very breezy out there. So that's going to continue to be an impact over the next couple of days. Just something you want to keep in mind. Satellite and radar. Clear skies overhead right now, and that's thanks in no small part to this ridge of high pressure we have building in off the west coast. You can see that arc in the clouds that's pushing the storm track to the north. The other impact today is that low pressure to our southeast that's driving these gusty northeast winds. So sunny today, but windy. That is putting a bit of a damper on the sunshine. 8 a.m. sunny skies in the valley. Same with noon today and 5 p.m. for your commute home. It is still clear overhead. Overnight clear skies overhead, not quite as windy, so temperatures will be a little cooler tomorrow morning than we see this morning, and then we see that sunshine continuing for the better part of this week ahead with a warming trend midweek. You can see Thursday we're still sunny, some clouds on Friday. Saturday we're going to see some more clouds moving in, and then Sundays when we have that chance for showers returning. So as you get a look at today's highs, 40s to 50s in the northern mountains, 30s to 40s in the Sierra and southern Cascades, 40s to 50s in the foothills, and if you're in the valley today, it is upper 50s to lower 60s, sunny and windy with those gusty north winds persisting. Your Storm Tracker 7-day forecast, where your weekend's always in view, warming into the mid-60s in the valley from Tuesday through Thursday, then back down into the upper 50s to lower 60s on Friday, mid to upper 50s on Saturday, and then cloudy skies with that chance for showers and cooler temperatures on Sunday. So Kelly, the dry weather persisting through your work week, but that chance for showers returning heading through your upcoming weekend.